Hello and welcome to Vlogmas number 3. What you currently see on my face is a rice mask. So let's go wash that off and then let's get into this. Hi guys, so here we are. My face mask is washed off. So I had the Skin Food rice mask just to brighten up my dark spots and just really hydrate the skin because, well, I'll tell you right. Also, it's not as bright in here because I have the blinds closed. And it's a cloudy day. There's not a lot of sun coming in. So we just woke up. We're getting ready. We're getting caffeinated as always. And it's Saturday, so I did not record yesterday. Yesterday, I went out and about with my partner. We went to the movies. I was really busy yesterday talking with the brand that I've been working with and trying to come up with, video ideas for deadlines or certain videos they want. So I was trying to do all that, so didn't really have time to record, and then you gotta figure out gigabytes and everything with the SD card. So here we are today, and I'm recording today. I'll probably make this a day and another day, so like a weekend video. So it'll be Vlogmas number 3, but it'll be like 2 days combined. Alright, so let's start off with the morning skincare routine. So like I said, I washed off the mask, and last night I got home late, so all I did was, I can't believe I had the energy because I was just so tired. We had meat, I had a beer, onion strings, we watched a movie, it was cold outside and we put the heater on in the car. It was just a recipe for just getting knocked down and going to sleep. Oh God, I was so tired when I got home. So I had enough energy though to double cleanse and then put on my tretinoin, but I didn't even moisturize. So I woke up rather dry. So I put that rice mask on just to get some hydration and help slough off those dead skin cells. So now I'm gonna hydrate with the Calming Solution by ELMT, and I'm using a cotton pad here. I love these. This is, I think it's called White Rabbit, and I like this one because it has like, I'll show you right now, it has like a texture to it where it kind of like physically exfoliates. And I was only primarily using this at night. In the mornings, I was using the Hero Cosmetics toner, but I'll show you right now. The Hero Cosmetics toner is a little bit like more thick, on the thicker side. So I noticed I'm like almost halfway through already, and I've barely used it for like maybe a week and a half. So what I was doing, I was putting it on a cotton pad, and then I was patting more on as a second layer. But I like liquidy texture more for cotton pads, just to make sure my cleanser's off, or any mask residue is off my eyebrows, or corners here where I don't want the mask just sitting around all day. So yeah, I like a liquidy texture so it doesn't waste a lot of the product. And then I'm gonna tap in the Hero Cosmetics toner, which is really good for acne. Like, it has everything you need. But I just love this one. It's so calming. It's all centella and polysaccharides. So polysaccharides are basically what you want out of as an antioxidant. Like in green tea, like when you have green tea, people love green tea, right? I love it. What makes green tea effective? It's the polyphenols in there. So when a product actually has polyphenols, it's like, okay, that's what I actually want. So here we go. See how much came off? And I cleansed my face and then used a rice mask. So that's rice mask residue right there. And look how it's kind of like textured. So it kind of gave me some physical exfoliation. So that's very nice. How do you guys like the Christmas tree in the back? Isn't that nice? Oh, today we're gonna put up our Christmas tree. So skip around if you want to see that, or watch this whole video. But we're probably gonna do that today. And we're gonna probably decorate it with ornaments because we have the ornaments. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the Hero Cosmetics. This one is a prime example of green tea. It's got green tea leaf water. It doesn't say it has the polyphenols. One would assume it does, but you don't know. You don't know unless you're the formulator. So when it tells you it has the polyphenols, that's a very good indicator you're getting the full benefits of that calming ingredient. So always look out for the polyphenols. Alright, so I'm going to tap this in. But so far this, I like this. And these two just sink into the skin. They don't feel heavy. Great for acne. Very, very lovely. So now I'm gonna do actually an under eye treatment because I'm feeling a little dry on the under eyes. Okay, that's better. Alright. Oh, and I can rest my back a little. Okay, so the toner sunk in, but just because I'm feeling tired today, it's Saturday, I got time, and I'm going to call my mom between this and the next thing I'm going to record. I'm going to put on the Color Science Total Eye Hydrogel patches, and I'm going to use their Total Eye Concentrate right beforehand. So this is their Color Science Duo for really hydrated, well taken care of eyes. I love Color Science. I love working with them. I'm going to put this here. It's like a serum, and it has some great antioxidants for the under eye. Like I've said in previous videos, anything Color Science, you guys will always have a 15 or 20% off discount in the description box to save some money, because Color Science is not necessarily cheap, and it makes sense because they put a lot of science into their formulations. But if you want to gift it to someone, it's a great idea, and they're very effective. Very effective. So I like these because they're hydrogel. Because I just put a lot of that serum on my under eye, it's really going to trap it in there. You can see here, I've reviewed these on my Instagram. They're so lovely, and they're infused with skincare ingredients. So I put them like that. Maybe a little bit closer to my eye there. Okay. This is how I like to do it, because I like to cover up, I guess, my crow's feet, is that what they call it? And then the under eye, because I get really dry there, especially because I use mineral sunscreen. Sometimes mineral sunscreen can be drying. It's great for acne prone skin, but it can be drying. So I'll put that there, and it gives it a nice treatment. And they stick so well because they're hydrogel. And because I really wet it there with the Total Eye Concentrate Serum, it really attaches. And that's what I like about hydrogel. The more wet it is, the more it attaches, opposed to other stuff where if your skin is wet, like a pimple patch, it's not going to attach. So yeah, so I'm doing this treatment just to wake up my eyes. I don't do this all the time, so it's a special occasion. Alright, but I'm going to leave these on for 15 minutes. And I may or may not do the rest of my skincare routine on camera. And if not, we're gonna go on with the day. I got some stuff to show you. Okay, more sunlight is coming through. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes. The under patches have been on from Color Science. Now watch the magic unfold. I think, yeah, I'm supposed to peel it upwards. And ooh, look at that nice grip it had on. Not too hard, but just soft enough, and they just feel so hydrated. A deep puff. Like, I look pretty awake, I think. Even though I don't feel like it. And then peel that. Ooh, yeah. And these are the hydrogel patches. And I just try to tap it in, but basically, it's all sunk in. It just keeps it hydrated. Now, I have some Dew reusable cotton or reusable hydrogel patches coming in the mail, I think today or on Monday. So I'm trying to use up the hydrogel patches I already have. But I'm going to miss these because these are really, really good. I mean, they're one-time use, which makes me sad because that adds up in cost. But those are the under eyes. And now I'm going to go in with my mugwort essence just to rehydrate my skin before I go in with my serums. But I hope everyone's holiday is going well. So far, I'm trying to plan some stuff out here in Los Angeles. I know here in LA, they have a lot of stuff going on. There's like stuff at the Descanso Gardens. I don't know if you guys have ever been. That's a really cool, nice place to go to. And during Christmas, they light it up. The Arboretum. I believe there's also some farm stuff that's maybe an hour away from the city. So I'm going to look into that actually. And just setting up the Christmas tree. And I'm going to start making lists. Like, this is one of those years where I did not plan Christmas gifts because I had no idea where my life was going. I had no idea how financially I would be doing. So now that we're a little bit more financially stable and we know, you know, where I'm probably going to be for Christmas. So I'm probably going to start, you know, making my plans now. But just waiting for those checks to clear. But there's my essence. Going to go in with my serums. And then, yeah, so join me for the rest of the day. Okay, so before we go on to the day, obviously we're gonna do sunscreen. So the past 2 days, I've worn like sunscreens that kind of even out skin tone. So I kind of want to go for something that's non-tinted, and just to fall in love with my skin again. Because like honestly, I love tinted sunscreens. I love CC creams. I love skin tint and all those things. And I usually go for the skin tints that have skincare or SPF in it, and they make your skin look awesome. But I'll be honest, I when you take it off, then it's like, oh, that's not what my skin really looks like. So it's nice to enhance, it's nice for special occasions, and it's nice when you're mentally there. But when you are like me and then you take it off and then you kind of are like, oh, this kind of messes with my mental health, it's good to take a break from those things and then just go for something that's not going to provide any coverage whatsoever, or something that provides like your skin but better, but in a non-covering up, blurring way or covering up way. So I'm gonna go in today with Pikachu. This is Anisa Skincare Perfect Milk SPF 50, I think it's called. But this is their special Pokemon edition, and I love Pokemon. Like Pokemon is my life, and so I got the special edition one. And this one is a true matte Japanese sunscreen. And I believe it is all chemical filtered. It even has a tail. Look how fucking cute that is. Ooh, did I curse? But I like this because it's a true matte one. It really leaves you like blurred, powdery matte. Non-tinted. Doesn't bother my eyes. And actually is a perfect primer if you are going to wear something later on. And also, this is meant to really work well with your skincare. Like, it's not meant to pill. Like, they really formulated it to complement your skincare routine. Now, I forget if it's pure chemical or it's combination sunscreen, because it's all in Japanese. I can't really read it right now. I'm gonna have to Google it. But I'm pretty sure it's all chemical because this sinks in so flawlessly. Obviously, it's a little bit white when you put it on, but just watch the magic, and it just feels so silky smooth on my fingers. Just watch that. Look, I put it on my under eyes. Massage it in, and I always finish by tapping it in. And literally, my skin feels like silk right now. It definitely feels like it's gonna be a powder finish. And it doesn't dry you out even though it's a powdery finish, and it reapplies like a dream. So this is one of those perfect, I mean, it's called perfect sunscreen for a reason. It's just perfect. It really is. And it's got a huge following on Reddit. If you follow the skincare Reddit page, it is really well loved. So look at that. It just sunk in, doesn't leave me white, and it kind of just makes your skin look smoother, and it makes it nice and soft. I really like it for days I'm reapplying or days I'm going to be wearing a mask. It keeps your oils at bay. It's just really nice, and it has some nice skincare in here. A lot of Korean extracts and a lot of Japanese extracts. And just, I think it's fragrance free because it just smells like sunscreen. But I love the bottle. It's so cute. I also have Eevee and Squirtle. So if you're a Pokemon fan, definitely check this guy out. You can get it on YesStyle for like $15, but if you buy it in person, it'll be like over 30. So definitely check out YesStyle. And I believe I have a coupon code in the description box for like 5% off. So definitely check that out. But let me show you the gadget I just got. Okay, so here is, what did I press? We just got an air fryer, and we got it on sale for Black Friday. Just came in yesterday. Came in before we left. And so I'm super excited. I've been wanting to do an air fryer. I know they got really popular during COVID and everything, but here are the instructions. I'm going to be learning how to use this. Apparently it's a really good size, 7 or 6.7, and then 7 quarts. It's supposed to fit in a lot, but apparently air fryer is supposed to cut fat, and they're supposed to make everything crispier. But here there's the settings, like you can do air fry and then fries, wings, bacon. I can reheat something, which I'm going to do right now with my leftovers from the restaurant last night. Bake, roast, broil, what is it, dehydrate, and keep warm. So, super excited. I can't wait. I'm going to make so much yummy food. So I got to figure this guy out right now. So that's what I'm going to do for the moment. Still figuring it out. But here I am in direct sunlight with the sunscreen reapplied twice. Now, I don't know if it's camera, but I do feel like I look a little pasty white. In real life, I don't. Maybe it's the combination of the fog and the sun going through the fog in LA right now. And I did reapply this twice, but I really like it. Like, look at my skin. It just looks so glowy, and like it's naturally matte. It's almost like a powder finish, yet I look somewhat glowy. I love it, and it just blurs skin texture. It's really nice. I like it, but I'm gonna find a different lighting so you guys don't go, oh no, it's too white. Okay, so I just stepped away from the sun, and this is it here. Even if it is a little bit white, I like it. It kind of brightens up the skin tone, and it looks really, really nice, as you can tell. I have no coverage on, it's completely non-tinted. But I really like it, and I like this because, especially when you wear a mask and you're sweating, just keeps oil at bay. It's really nice and comes off really well with the double cleanse. And with this sunscreen, you really have to double cleanse because it really sticks on there and it's waterproof. So just keep that in mind. So before I do my lunch, I'm going to show you guys something I just started doing. So there's this company called Seed, and they make a probiotic blend pill supplement. And I actually got sent them PR to try for 2 months. So apparently it's supposed to be a really like well curated probiotic. And they sent me this for the first month. It was supposed to come in a glass vial. I sent them an email going, why did you just send me a refill? I have nowhere to put it in. So I just used an old Zitstica probiotic fish oil bottle. So as you can see, I filled it up here, and these are what the pills look like. They're very green, and they look like a green juice in a pill. So you're supposed to take it for the first 3 days, one at a time, and on an empty stomach with a glass of water. And then after your body is acclimated to the probiotics, you're supposed to take 2 in one go every day. So this is my second one. I took my first one yesterday, so here we go. Taking this, and while I heat up my food, it can do its thing. But apparently, this probiotic mix is supposed to just do wonders for your body, just to help your overall body. It has a bunch of micronutrients, and it has like probiotic strains that you can't even get with like kefir or yogurt or any of those type of things. So we're gonna review it, see how it does for my skin, if it lowers redness, how it does for my body, you know, my gut health and all that, because I've taken antibiotics on and off throughout my life, especially for acne, doxycycline and minocycline, and I was actually taking cephalexin right now from Apostrophe, but I paused it because I'm having some side effects and I can't quite correlate it to the cephalexin, which is an alternative to mino and doxycycline, but it's still an antibiotic. So I put them away, and we're gonna see if those side effects go away on their own, and if they don't, then I know it wasn't the cephalexin antibiotics, so I can go back on them, and then I can incorporate these as a way to like replenish my probiotics when the antibiotics does its thing. A lot of people are confused by that. Basically, antibiotics kill all bacteria. Probiotics are good bacteria. So when your antibiotic does its thing, it also takes along good bacteria along with the bad bacteria with it. So it's good to replenish the good bacteria while on antibiotics, because it could really mess up your system. It did for me a couple times. You know, the symptoms were like throwing up and just feeling depressed. Horrible, horrible. So right now, while I'm on a break, these are doing its thing uninterrupted, but when I maybe go back on the cephalexin, these will keep my gut health in check. So for now, they're in here. Hopefully we get a glass vial, but I'm gonna let that digest, and then we're gonna put the stuff in there to see if it heats up. So here I am, setting up the Christmas tree. Oh my god, I have to talk close to it because we're blasting the Christmas music. I put Mr. Owl on top of our tree, and we're setting up the big one. Woohoo! There it is. Wow, why is his zoom so slow? But here we are, setting up this one. Well, no, this is the normal one. Now we're setting up the big one. Look who's decorating the Christmas tree! It's Mr. Whitkin!
And I am Jewish!
Oh, yeah. Look at you. Alright, that one's gonna be colored. And this one's gonna be white. His has tinsel, apparently.
Yes, icicles.
Icicles, tinsels, whatever. I am not a fan at all. I think, I just do not like it at all. I like it clean and simple. And his is gonna be fun. But I never heard about this until Mr. Steven here showed me. Look at that, all the way to the bottom. We got the Christmas ornaments all here in our bag. Got a bunch of them. And we have a bunch other ones saved. Oh no! We got the lights. Eggnog. Salute. So dark.
This I like.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. Trader Joe's eggnog with nutmeg. Thank God we can't see you. Oy vey. Okay, so I really want to test out the air fryer. So in the little booklet it came with this recipe for potato wedges. So that's easy to make. I got a potato and I want to use it before it goes bad. So let's try it. First things first, we're gonna, well, everything's in there. And I'm actually gonna take this out. I guess it just goes in here. Then I'm gonna do preheat. Where's preheat? Okay. There's preheat. And I guess it takes 20 minutes? I don't know. But that's what it says, so let's do that. Alright, now I'm gonna cut up the potato. Now, what I find confusing is that I'm used to making, like, boiling this first and then cooking it. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do that, to be honest. I've Googled everything, and now in any article, nor in this instructions, does it say boil potato and then put it in there. So, I don't know. I'm not going to boil it. So some of you might be going, no, don't do that. And I can't hear you. Or some of you are saying, yeah, that's exactly correct. So, let's see how this turns out. Okay, so I cut up the potatoes into wedges here. Did my best. And so, I'm not going to follow it directly how it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my own thing. So I'm using the Trader Joe's garlic olive oil. I'm just going to lightly put it there. Going to put some garlic powder just to make it kind of like garlicky potatoes. And then going to use their garlic salt. Yeah, that might be overkill. But it also has sea salt, roasted garlic, onion, and parsley. So it adds a little bit to the mix. And what I like about air fryers, they're supposed to be heavier. So, and I'm gonna mix everything in here. Make sure everything's evenly coated. So hopefully they come out crispy and cooked well, and you know, fat is reduced from the oil because it's air fried. Oh, I really have high hopes. I really hope the first thing I cook, I'm not disappointed by. Okay, so mixing it all in there. And now it's not ready yet, I believe, but it's starting. Oh, I think that means it's ready. All right, let's go. Okay, so I just took it out and I'm gonna put the potatoes in. So, wish me luck here. Okay, all right. I'm trying to hold a tripod and do this at the same time. Okay, that's better. Now I can see. Okay. And now I'm just gonna put it back in. Okay. Alright, it's starting. Cool. I didn't F that up. Alright, 15 minutes. And apparently, it's supposed to tell me halfway through, like it's gonna beep, so then I can shake it up and then everything is evenly coated. So wish me luck. We'll be back for when I gotta shake it. Alright, so it just beeped to tell me to turn it over. So gonna do that. Shake it up. Just scary. I don't want to burn myself. And now I guess I put it back. And there we go. And it starts all over again. Alright, so far it is working as advertised. So cool. So far it's stupid proof. So let's see how would they turn out. Okay, done. It says end. So I guess it is done. Oh, just stopped. And I guess I pulled it out. Ah! I'm keeping that in. Okay, let's see here. This is a lot harder. Ooh. Okay, well they kind of look done. Alright. Alright, I'm going to take just one out. And I'm going to let it cool. Well, no, I'm going to take two out. Let's see what my partner thinks. We'll do a try test. But they smell good. They smell really good. Okay. First attempt. That is what it looks like. He's blurred in the background. Are you ready? Cheers. Oh my god, huh?
Just like real.
Crispy on the outside.
And soft on the inside.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Yay! It worked! Yes! 15 minutes, that's all it took. And I didn't even have to boil the potatoes. I was right. I was scared they were going to come out bad because I didn't boil the potatoes. But no!
That's great.
That's the whole point.
It takes forever.
I know.
Thank you. Good potatoes. Marry me.
Yay! Put a ring on it.
Goodbye.
So here are the potatoes. I put some ranch. Took them all out. And they were not lying. It literally smells like hot plastic in here. But, oh, putting them in ranch. I don't have to boil potatoes ever again. That's the hardest part of potatoes. And they're so hot and fluffy inside.
I know you don't. Did you have to peel them?
No. That's why they have that ridge there. See?
Right.
Yay. This makes life so much easier. And only 50 bucks, and I had to pay $200 like those high-end ones. This is a pretty good deal from Costco.
When you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, let those with us.
Yeah.
Christmas tree have happy hearts.
Angelito.
Everyone dancing merrily in the new
Beautiful.
Dad.
You will get the sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing.
There we go. Yay, Harry Potter. My fave. That has to go high up. Oh no, it's gonna fall. It's too heavy. Okay, for the sake of video, we'll put Harry Potter right here. Yay! Check him out. You bought me that. You my Harry Potter. We got some regular ones. Oh, the Nutcracker! Did you buy me this? I forget. Mr. Nutcracker.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down
What is that?
and say
Chicken!
for me, have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
And here are the completed trees, all decorated. Not a big fan of this guy, so we might have to look for something soon. But here it is, all decorated with the Nutcracker and Mr. Harry Potter. Where's Harry Potter? Wait, where's Harry Potter? He has to be somewhere here.
My phone with the alarm.
Oh, should be. Well, my favorites are the puppy. I freaking love puppies. I can't wait to have a dog. We can't wait. And my favorite, Owl. I love Mr. Owl. I love owls. They're my favorite. He gets to stare out the beautiful window. And then over here, we got Stevens, which obviously is much more intense than mine. Colors, different colored ornaments, beautiful ornaments that were given to us by our friend Mr. Chicken. Beautiful tree. But I'm glad we did it. And I'm so freaking tired. I had no idea how tiring setting up a tree would be. Like, we slept in today, like till 10:30. I've never done that in my life before. So, yeah, that was it. That was the tiring part. Now we have to buy presents to put under them. So now commences enjoying the holidays. Everything is set up, and we got the look going on. So, more lights out there. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoy that. And there is more to come. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. All right.